Hey guys, and welcome back to the Better Body instructional series. Today we're going to be going over step by step how to build your Hex dumbbell rack, the newest version, the 4.0, in the simplest, most efficient way possible. And it's actually surprisingly easy, so let's get to it. The first step you want to do is take all of the pieces of your Hex rack out of the actual box and just organize them nice and neatly so you can see everything that you're going to be putting together, as well as the tools provided. First, you're going to get one of these wrenches, and then you're also going to get an Allen key. And I've already taken these out, but you're going to get all of this hardware as well, which is actually going to put these shelves on your actual uprights here. You're gonna get 6 of these shelves for the actual dumbbells, and they're all gonna be the exact same. And then you're also gonna get 2 of the actual upright arms of the Hex rack. And then you're also gonna have these rubber feet that go on the bottom of your actual uprights for the foundation of your Hex rack so it doesn't slide around, but we're gonna put these on at the end. Now the first step here is that we're gonna get our uprights in place so that they are slanted towards the back, just like this. The easiest way to remember is that this side with the actual Better Body logo here, if you're in my position, is gonna be on your right. If you're looking at the rack forwards, it's gonna be on the left. We're gonna put this shelf on the bottom, and we're gonna put the top pieces in first. So the position that's gonna go in is that you want this lip to support the actual dumbbell. So we're gonna put the flat part down, and then this lip is gonna be facing up. We're gonna line up the holes on the shelf here with the actual holes on the supports on the side. You're gonna see 2 holes on the side here, as well as 2 holes on either end of the actual shelf. Once we have those in place, we can hold it. This is gonna be supported, and then we're gonna take our hardware and we're gonna pass it through with the washer and the nut on the other side. And then once we have the shelf in place, we're gonna take our hardware. We need 2 washers, and then we also need our actual bolt and also the nut. So we're gonna have a washer on either side. So the easiest way to do this is you're gonna take your actual bolt, you're gonna take a washer, you're gonna pass that over top. You're gonna line up the holes on the shelf and the actual supports here. We're gonna pass that bolt through, and then we're gonna take our washer and our nut. We're gonna put the washer on the bottom, and then we're just gonna twist the actual nut onto the other side. Now we have our first shelf in place here. Everything is hand tightened at this point, so it's gonna be a little bit loose. You can hand tighten all the shelves and then go back and tighten them all once you're done. So now that we have all the top shelves in place, we're gonna go ahead and put the bottom shelves on. Now this is really easy to mess up and get in the wrong position. How you're gonna put it on is exactly like this, and you're gonna follow it into this position. Easiest way to remember is that the lip is gonna be facing towards the lip on the top shelf. So they're gonna be closest to each other, as opposed to in this position where you would put the shelf on like this, and that would be where the dumbbell would sit against this. It's the other way. For bigger dumbbells, you need the clearance. So it's actually gonna go like this here, so that the lip is closest to the top of the rack, and the bottom of this shelf gives lots of room for the bigger dumbbells to sit and overhang a little bit. You're gonna do the exact same process. You're gonna take 2 washers, a bolt, and a nut. You're gonna put 1 washer on one side, pass the bolt through, and then washer and nut on the other side to lock it in place. We're gonna go through, hand tighten all of these, get all of the shelves in place, and then we're gonna move on to the next step. All right guys, now that all the shelves are put on and in place and in the right position, it's starting to look like a Hex rack. We're gonna go through and tighten all the bolts. With the hardware provided, you have a wrench and you also have an Allen key that comes in the box with your Hex dumbbell rack. We're gonna go through and tighten every bolt so it's nice and sturdy. And then once that's done, we're gonna move to the final step. The final step to building your Hex rack, once all of the shelves are in place, right position, all of the hardware is tightened, we're gonna take these rubber feet and we're gonna put them on the bottoms of the actual supports of the Hex rack. That's gonna stop it from sliding around or damaging your floors. Once that's done, we're gonna close this thing out. And just like that, your Hex rack is complete. It's ready for you to start loading all of your dumbbells on it. If you guys have any questions, you can follow this email below, or you can head to our website, Better Body Equip, for more information. Thank you for watching. We appreciate it, and we'll see you in the next one.